Alright guys, before we get into this video, I want to talk to you about FUTTRADING.co.uk. It's a website run by myself and V273 where we help you guys to make millions of coins on FIFA every single month. I know you guys mentioned that I talk about it a lot in my videos, but the reason for that is the website helps allow us both to be full-time, and it means I'm able to bring out 3, sometimes 4 videos a day on YouTube because I can pay for an editor and give those who can't afford the website as many trading tips as I possibly can do. £10 a month gets you access to Tier 1, which gives you buying and selling prices for silver cards, special cards, icons and Thursday flips. Tier 2 is £15 a month. It includes all of Tier 1 and access to live filters, our CHEM style area, which is extremely effective right now. Hundreds of thousands of coins being made every day from there. And our fluctuation area where we monitor the market for lows and highs, allowing you to make as much coins as possible. So make sure you check it out. But for now, let's get into the video. Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to a new video with me, Fuzzball40. As always, if you're new around here, make sure you subscribe down below. Make sure you turn on your notifications so you never miss an upload. I upload 3 times a day. The morning upload is League SBC Method to Glory. It's where I show you guys how to craft packs and players without spending money on FIFA points using League SBC Method. It's hella fun, hella enjoyable, so get involved. This video, the evening video, is always a trading video. It's a mixture of sort of straight up trading videos or challenges that I'm doing and showing you guys how to make coins on this game. And then the evening upload, midnight upload, sorry, is the content we get at 6 PM, which at the moment is just upgrade packs galore. It's absolutely sensational, so I love it. But again, thank you for 16,000 subscribers. We're en route to 17k now. So if you are new, please do consider subscribing down below. I graft as hard as I can for you guys. And yeah, please do comment down below, guys. I love to hear from you guys. You guys know I try to comment back as much as I possibly can. And let's smash some likes on this video. Let's try and get this video up to 100 likes. It's massively appreciated. But in this video, we are on 2.1 million coins, basically, was liquid when we first started this morning. However, I've now started special card trading, and these are special cards that we sold. But I've realised that I kept showing you guys and talking about special card trading, but didn't really go into enough detail about how you can go and do it. So I now want to show you guys special card trading and how you would go about doing it. So the first thing to note with special card trading is you want a budget of about 500k, but that doesn't mean you can't do it at a lower end if you're picking up very good deals. But 500k for me is about where you want to be for special card trading, no more, no less than that in terms of a perfect starting budget. But what you want to do, and this is the filter that I use at the moment, so I'm going to give you guys it, is you want to set your filter to special, shadow or hunter, either one. It's 10,000 coins, 11,500 and 13,250, like that there. It's the same on both consoles. I want to see comments down below. What about PS4? It's exactly the same. And then you want to search it. Now, if you are a website subscriber, you can just check the prices via the website. 10 times quicker than FUTTRADING, you'll pick up more deals. I know some of you can't afford the website, so completely understandable. As we buy that Opara because I know it's a good deal. There's someone got it before me. I know some of you can't afford the website, so you want to have FUTWIZ up at this point. And all we do here is we compare price back out. So as you see that there, compare price back out until we see a deal that pops, if it's a good deal or not, basically. Now, I'm recording this in the middle of the day. Deals are few and far between on Xbox this time of day. Really, the evening's a better time for me to be doing this. But we'll keep going, basically, see if something pops up. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But this is called the refresh filter, basically. You just compare price back out, compare price back out. Problem is, you compare price back out too many times, it does eventually kick you, so I'm going to stop now before it kicks me. But a lot of you have been asking me a question. You've been saying to me that basically, with the compare price filter, you can only have one over the hour for you to compare price and back out. Any more than that over the hour, it won't refresh the page. And now a lot of you are saying to me, how do I change that? Now, we're going to be blunt with you. Some of that is common sense, and you need to engage that sometimes in the nicest possible way. Because I did get a couple of angry DMs from people being like, how do I sort of filter out? Tell me how to do it. And it's a bit like, well, it is obvious. So basically, you see the filter here at 59 minutes and 2 hours. Now, let's say past the hour here, you've got, which always happens, 4 Valverdes, someone always does it, listed at 18k each. You would have to change your buy now to offset that to 18,250, so those ones don't show up because their buy now is 18,000 coins. You want to get rid of them off the filter, basically. That's essentially what you want to do. But let's say, theoretically, this Sane here, Interrega, cool, we're good with those ones, compare price back out. Cool. Let's say this Sane here, there was 3 of them beyond the hour. What I would then do is I'd then bid on these guys with a max buy, the max bid, to 11,750. Because now what will happen when I refresh this page, Sane will be gone because my max price is 11,500. But you only bid on those cards if they're going to be profitable in the long term. You don't want to run the risk of bidding too high on a card that doesn't make you profit, basically. You have to make sure that you're not bidding, for example, 11,000 coins on a Valverde because he doesn't sell for 11,000 coins. Again, that will clear the filter off for you and compare price back out. You keep doing that. be mindful that if you're bidding, if you've not got very many coins and you're bidding for ones in 2 days' time, you might not see those 12,000 coins for a little while, so be mindful of that. But that is essentially how you do it. Now, if you've got 500k, do this method, it's fine, no problem. But if you are at a lower budget, where you might find more joy on this filter is to look at these ones here ending soonest and add them to your transfer targets. Because you can bid on these cards and get better deals on them. Sometimes things slip through. So earlier on today, I was bidding and I missed out on a Connor Goldson who went for discard price with Shadow. That's an 18,000 coin card. And so you have to be mindful of that. If you're on a low budget, bidding in my opinion is better. It makes less mistakes. It provides less risk. That's how you want to do it. Now, in terms of buying by prices, if you look at Sanson here, for example, he's 24,000 coins. Now, I know what our site price is, buy on him because I'm fully aware of it. But if I look at Sanson's price on the market right now using FUTBin or FUTWiz, FUTWiz is better, to be fair, use FUTWiz. Sanson's current price on the market is about 23,000 coins. It's not that great a deal. I want to be picking up at 21, 22 to sell him a Shadow for 24 because people aren't listing these cards up for the value that they're worth with a Shadow card. And that's the most important thing here. We're looking for an undercut and a Shadow, or an undercut and a Hunter. You then list it back up for what he's actually selling for. Which at the moment for Sanson, I think 24 is still high for him. If I'm honest, the Morgan Sanson right now, if I clear off all of these bits here and go road to the final, I'm going to assume it's about 22-ish at the moment. That's my guess. 21,500 right there. So that's the cheapest one in the market at the moment for Sanson. 23. Apologies if the dog's barking, but I'm assuming Harrison's just come home. But yeah, so there's a gap of about 1,500 coins there. About 23k in the market. So you want to make sure you're buying an undercut, buying with a Shadow. That's exactly how you want to make it happen. That's exactly how you want to buy these cards. And then if you don't sell them straight away, it's fine. List them overnight. But let me show you my transfer pile while we're waiting. When we go out and buying cards now. These are the ones we sold so far today. Again, massive apologies for the fact the dogs are barking. It's just how it goes, basically. They just decide to bark at everything. We've still got these cards selling here, which isn't too bad. And yeah, it's not bad at all. We're doing well so far. I think we're at about 2.1 million or so, maybe a bit more. Again, the aim is to get to sort of 2.5, 2.6 million in this episode if we can. And see basically where it takes us. We've got a few more episodes of this left, basically, that aims to sort of make 500k, give or take, per episode from this one onwards. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, going to keep buying, keep selling. I'll show you some good buys when we get them. But yeah, I'll be right back in 2 seconds' time. Alright then, so first solid pickup is this Benjamin Andre at 45,000 coins. Currently selling 55,000 coins. I'm actually not holding too many cards for too long at the moment, purely because the market's a little bit iffy. So I could probably hold him maybe at 56, 57 overnight, but I'll flip him on for 55. It's a nice 7,000-ish coins, 7,500 coins profit on him. So very good pickup there. We picked up a couple of other cards as we've gone. But yeah, listed that Benjamin Andre now, and I will keep searching and keep buying. I will be right back. Alright guys, so next good pickup is this Morgan Sanson. Currently it's over 23k with a Shadow. We've picked him up, why it's not showing me, 16,500 on him. So again, once we come to sell him, we're looking at about 5,000 coins profit on him. And it is honestly, once you get to know prices, being blunt, the site's better. It's quicker than FUTBin and FUTWiz. We built it that way. But even if you, like, the whole reason these videos exist is so that those who don't want to, because it's your right, or can't afford to sub to the site, I bring these videos out to show you guys that you can still do it this way as well. It's just, obviously, a bit of hard work, but that's fine if you're willing to put the grind in. But yeah, you can do it that way, basically. And once you get the hang of it and start to learn rough prices, for me, I didn't need to check Sanson's price to know 16,500 was a good deal. I didn't need to check up on Meccano's 87,000 there because I know that's not a good deal right now. The more you learn prices, the more you do it, the easier it gets. I see a lot of you guys sometimes get downhearted, or a bit like I try and pick these cards up, but people are quicker than me while I'm checking prices. The more you do it, the more prices will become natural to you. And you'll look at it and go, okay, cool, well, Sanson was 23 yesterday. Is he going to drop 7k? I highly doubt it. I can probably save to buy this card. All that sort of stuff. Just bit by bit, it will pick up. I promise you. You've just got to grind it out. But it's so much more rewarding when you see your coin total climbing because you've gone the game out and not because your bank account's taking a hit for 80 quid or whatever for some FIFA points. But yeah, another good pickup there. I'm going to keep buying. I've bought some other ones that have been 2,000 or 3,000 coins profit. But I'm going to keep buying and I'll be back with you soon. Alright guys, so next good pickup. Alan currently selling for 50k without a Shadow. Overnight I could probably get 52 for him. I'm going to list him up for 50 right now in hopes I can flip him on because it's nearly 6 PM and I don't want to hold much too long past 6 PM because the market does tend to come down. But yeah, 50k was what it's selling for. Picked him up for 42. So again, just short of 5k profit on him once we come to sell. And again, if these cards don't sell, I will list overnight. Again, something that's important for you guys to know because a lot of you talk about what do I mean by overnight. By overnight, I'm talking UK/European time, between 10 and 10, for example. Make sure anything you've got is listed up for 12 hours, 6 hours, however long you're not going to be on the game for. There's no reason not to list it because it will have a chance of selling, and that's usually when the market's at its highest because supply is lowest. So I'm going to list up this add-in now, get him listed up. We've bought a fair few more cards. The transfer pile stocked up now with special cards. And fingers crossed, in the next sort of hour or two, 6 PM hits, we should see some very, very decent deals come onto the market to be able to buy those. And again, keep pushing towards our total of 2.5, 2.6 million that we want to get to. I will be right back with any more good deals that I pick up. Alright guys, for those of you that watch my videos normally, you know I talk a lot about chem style trading. I also talk about position changing. This Paulino is a good deal as it is anyway. At the moment he's 39,000 coins on the market. I think as you say, it's 38,000 coins on the market. To the right buyer, a position change on a card gives it 2 or 3k more value. I'm going to list him up for 40,000 coins tonight, which is a couple of thousand coins over what he is currently, in the hopes that he sells the extra of the position change on him, which means again I'm making about 5,000 coins off of this card. But always remember, even if you're gold trading, whether you're special card trading, even to a degree sometimes with the lower end icons, people pay a premium because they can't be bothered to position change it, and it also costs a bit of coin to position change cards. Some of these position changes are 3,000 or 4,000 coins each. So you can charge a little bit more. So again, we should get a nice 5,000 coins profit for that Paulinho there, hopefully overnight. But yeah, so far so good today. There's been a lot of decent pickups, a lot of the stuff now being listed overnight by me to sell. And again, remember with special card trading, am I going to make a big profit on every card? No. Will every single card that I buy be profit? Probably not, but most of them will be, and that's what matters. If I buy 100 cards and I list them, 8 of them making profit is perfect. 20 of them break even or a small loss, you made a lot there. I don't intend to make losses, of course I don't, but it does happen. It's just the way the market goes. But yeah, no content from EA today either. At 6 PM, we should see the market either steadily rise or at least hold steady for tonight. So a bit more confidence to buy in with. But yeah, I'm going to continue buying cards. I'll see you soon. Alright guys, so another brilliant pickup. Luca Digne, again on that filter, 42,000 coins. Is currently on the market for 55,000 coins. A 10,000 coin profit on him after tax. Always remember to factor in tax. A lot of people don't. In fact, Luca Digne is actually... He's probably come down a little bit at the moment, but yeah, he gets flooded with 56 of his shadows, 55 there as you can see. He's got one there. Yeah, he'll sell for 56 relatively easily. There shouldn't be a problem with that at all. So it's not 56,000 coins. That's going to be over 10,000 coins profit on him. And it is easy. I didn't need to check that price at all. I knew full well he goes for about 50k plus. Both him and Benjamin Mendy do that normally. So that's a really good pickup for me. I'm going to list him on the transfer market now. Continue picking up deals. 6 PM, it seems very nice at the moment. A lot of decent deals out there. So we're going to keep searching, going to keep going, and I will be right back. Alright guys, so another good pickup, this Kanate. It's a card that I don't really like trading with that often, this guy, because he fluctuates so heavily. But at the moment, he's 24,000 coins on the market. We picked him up for 17,500. So again, he's one of those cards that I tend to flip this guy on quite quickly, because he does really move up and down with the market. I'll go 25 on him for 12 hours, he should sell for that. Again, once we take off the tax of 1,250 coins on him, we're looking at just around about 6,000 coins profit. Again, very good profits today, very solid profits so far today, but I am really aware this market at the moment is very, very iffy. It's very up and down, and I want to make sure that I'm not holding anything for too long. But great pick up there again. We also picked up another good deal before. I can't remember who it was, but it was like a 4,000 or 5,000 coin profit. I can't remember the name of the card. I was going to show it to you, but I thought there wasn't much to show. It was... Who was it? Let's go look. I'll tell you now who it was because I know I'm on the transfer part. Let's go have a little look at who it was. The most recent one picked up. It was Jordan Henderson. We picked up for 75. He sells for 85, which isn't bad. And Fabian we picked up for 32.50. Send him for 40. He will sell for 40 overnight. Henderson was 35,500. So again, another 5,000 coin-ish profit on Henderson. And on Fabian again, we should see about 5,000 coins just short of back for him. Just more than actually, just more than 5,000 coins for Fabian. So again, really good deal so far tonight. Transfer piles getting stacked up. We'll continue going, and I will hopefully make a lot of profit overnight. I will be right back. Alright guys, so state of play the next morning. We're currently at 891,000 coins in the bank, but obviously that doesn't tell the whole story. We've sold these cards overnight. Now that Digne you saw me pick up, we eventually got 56 for him like I said we would, which is very nice. I was very happy with that. This Cancelo, I think this was a 49k pickup. We sold him 57, which is very decent. These two Robin Nollies, 48 and 47k, were very solid overnight. At the moment with special cards, I wouldn't expect too much of a rise overnight. We are seeing a slight rise overnight, but the market's very skittish because of the team of the year. There's a lot of worry and panic, I think, in the market. So when you get good deals, I would look to flip them on relatively quickly. This whole week, I think, is a week for quick flips, if I'm honest with you. These Benjamin Andres, again, we list them at different price points throughout the night. You don't want to just list like 15 of them at 55k, they won't sell. So we've got one at 53, one at 54 there, and one at 55 there. That Allen sold for 49. I've got another one selling for 49 at the moment. That Sanson we picked up, 23k we got. Sold two Canates as well. This Klaassen, I believe, we picked up at 13k. So a nice bit of profit on him, but very good profit. The but to this now is, I still have this stuff to sell here, which is selling. This accounts for something in the region of about 1.75 million coins. Maybe slightly more than that. I think it's about 1.8. I think it's 1.7-ish after tax. And so, again, as I say to these videos, I try and have a relative starting coin total for you guys to see at the beginning of a video, but I won't undersell stuff for the sake of saying this stuff is sold, if that makes sense. So for example, these Jimenez's right now, we bought them at a very decent low last night. They haven't really bounced up as much as I'd like them to bounce up. I've still got a bit of profit in them, but I'm not going to underlist these cards in the hopes that I sell them. Now, if I see the market dropping, I'll get out of them. But at the moment, I know they sell for that price fairly consistently. And so they're the sort of card that I will hold for 2 or 3 days, no problem into weekend league, for them to climb then, because I know I'll make more profit out of them. I'm not going to just sell cards and be like, oh, these cards are selling and I'm taking less profit, or breaking even on stuff that I know is going to make a good profit later on to show you guys, oh look, this is the exact coin total I've got now. I can tell you conclusively right now, once everything does sell, we've got about 2.5 to 2.6 mil in and around that, I'd say. I'd say about 2.6 mil. I've still got to finish off the consumable selling that I've got. And I'm still going to be picking up cards today. I'm still going to pick up cards throughout this sort of morning and flipping them on relatively quickly. But again, I'm in no rush to sell these cards. But we are up towards 2.5, 2.6 mil once everything sells. That's a conservative estimate. So we're going to see how today goes. And yeah, I'll be right back with any other good deals we pick up. I will see you then. Alright guys, so as the day's progressing, we're starting to sell more and more stuff. The market's starting to warm up a little bit. With that will come the fact that some cards will drop in price, some will climb in price. But we are selling more cards. I need to read these guys here. It's important when you do special cards, do not panic if they sell. So if you're buying earlier in the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, that's when the market's usually at its lowest. Now, if you need the coins desperately, sometimes you will need to sell special cards for a break even or a small profit, or even sometimes potentially a loss to get out of them. But if you've got a decent budget, don't stress if you're buying these cards. Every single card pretty much rises into weekend league, especially with special cards, because they've got a finite supply. So it's not like you keep packing these cards all the time. Once Dinier's out of packs, there's only a certain amount of Diniers on the game. So if they keep being bought up, these cards rise in price. I think Dinier into weekend league this week was 61k, I think, at one point. So don't panic about it. And again, if I don't sell all of this, some of them will get listed overnight, and I'm in no rush to sell them. The aim of this is to make 5 million coins eventually. It doesn't mean I need to make 2.5 million in this moment here. I've got 2.5 million coins worth of players there now, but if I choose to list lower, then I'll make less profit in the long term, and that will affect my profit margins in that sense. I am still continuing to pick cards up though as I go. I did pick up a Ricardo Rodriguez earlier on. I don't know if he's sold yet. Where is he? Has he sold? No, I don't think he has yet. That's the other Ricardo Rodriguez. No, that is the one. We picked him up for 18k. Nothing incredible in him. I think it's the 18k one, yeah. So like a 1,000 coin profit on him. It's that hard at the moment. The market is that dry. But we're going to continue to relist, continue to buy, continue to sell, all that stuff. And then we'll be back with you guys, hopefully, with a rough idea of a coin total once I've got to that stage today. I mean, at the moment, it's early afternoon. Probably give it a couple of hours more before this is actually with the editor. And yeah, so we'll go from there. I will see you soon. Alright guys, so we are now sat at 1.12 million liquid in terms of coins in the account, but we have roughly about 1.6 million plus selling still in the transfer pile. Again, I'm not going to sell these cards off too quickly because there's no real need or reason to. I do try at the beginning of the episode to show you guys a rough idea of the coin total we're at. So hopefully for the next episode, I'm about to show you the rough coin total we're currently sat at. But this is now something in the region from when we started of about 1.5 million, just short of, done in the 3 sort of days we've been trading on it, which is very, very good. But yeah, so now really the grind now changes a little bit. We start probably to look a bit more now at fluctuations and buying into cards for Thursday flips and for weekend league. And so really I've got to start keeping my eye now on the market from today, which you guys have seen in this video, into tomorrow, Wednesday, and start thinking about the cards that I want to buy into potentially for Thursday flips. Now I've got my eye on a few cards. Will Breaker Laporte, for example, is down quite low at the moment. Jimenez himself that I've got here keeps dropping quite significantly, but he's a relatively safe buy into weekend league. Can take cards like that. So really now what I'm going to try and do is spend the next sort of 24 hours getting liquid again, and then basically buy into my Thursday flips. Now last week Thursday flips were okay. They weren't the best in terms of the ones that I punted for, but this week I've been very, very hard on it. The only thing that's really skewing the market right now is whatever is coming for this team of the year. Get up at the moment, and we don't really know if we're getting nominees on Friday. So a lot of the trading I'm going to do for the next day or so is going to be quick flipping on special cards initially, and then tomorrow evening, Wednesday evening, I'm going to set up in my mind the sort of prices I want to pay for certain cards and what I think they'll get to for the weekend. But that's really where the better knowledge of trading comes into, and the more you watch the channel and the more you watch the videos, the more you'll see my thought process behind what I do. And that should hopefully, fingers crossed, help you guys in terms of how you start to plan out your trading and best place your coins. But that's the end of the episode. We're about 2.6, 2.7 million liquid as it stands right now. As always, if you're new around here, make sure you subscribe down below. Make sure you turn your notifications so you never miss an upload. We're already halfway up to 5 million coins. We keep the grind up. Hopefully next episode up to 3.1, 3.2. But for now, lads, I'm out. Peace out. I'll speak to you soon.